Oh, welcome to episode 42 of Factorio. This was not programmed, so I thought, well, let's program it. And apparently, it works. So, can we empty this? Open this one. This is almost half broken. I should be aware of that. So it's quite of a junk because we don't have the stuff that I want because I'm using this stupid small solar panel things. This one should, yeah, alright, it's fine. Do we produce the power things? I don't think we produce anywhere the power things for it. So I guess what I should do is then add an assembler for it. So I want that, and then I want this one, and the requested chest, and the U there is really nice. You can use big block for it. I should have thought about that earlier. Q, U, nope. Q, right, left, copy. You set to the engine things, U, and then do that, and hopefully they can make it. It just needs 250 purple. Oh, that's gonna be scattered. There's some purple here, there's some purple here, there's some purple here. There's not enough purple, come on. Small purple here. Wow, it needs 100 of those. Alright, there's no purple. Is there any purple anywhere else? Is this red? I know there's purple mostly on this side. A tiny bit. Really tiny bit. Alright, there was more, but it's not enough. So I guess, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna set up a better thing. Oh yeah, I want to talk to you about this. This is not done yet, but it's getting there. This is a setup that just needs two stupid. Well, they're going. So this system puts. So just pretend there is a core here and a core there. Sometimes a bad one comes out like that, and it's gonna put them on a belt. And then if your steam percentage is going too low, a clock will activate and that will pulse green, so this one will pulse green soon. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bloop. There it pulses green. Actually, it should pulse green. And when it pulses green, wait, if it's smaller than 10% true, if it's send everything to everything input count. Does it work now? No, that turns green. And with that signal, we can send that signal through the system. When this is a thing that looks at, well, is it in there? Is the one in there, or is the one taken out? And if there is one in there, the light will turn on and then it turns off. The light is, well, the light will be on if there is something in there. So there's nothing in there, so it's waiting to get it out, and it gets it out, and only when it's out it can put stuff in again. So this just makes sure there's only one in there. Then we have a clock, and it runs if there's not enough steam, and if steam is good enough again. But the timer doesn't get reset. As you can see on the right side, there's an input signals, and it is not resetted, and that's the problem. So I tried to solve that right here with a system that does that. Only I need an arithmetic combinator, because otherwise I need a reset for I need to enable disable the timer, and then need a reset for this enable disable, and I need an arithmetic combinator for that. So it's starting to get pretty out of hand, but it should work right now, and the system should work, and it's responding, and it's programmable. That's the nicest part, because there is an one right here that I'm going to tell you in the video, because I want to know, because I'm gonna forget. U is the amount of tanks you have, so 4 tanks, so that the U is set to 4. So if you connect all the tanks, it will take an average. So here it would take an average, so the amount of steam divided by the amount of tanks, output steam. So and this then looks for if steam is below 1,000, which is rather being 2,500. So if steam, the average steam level is below 2,500, then start the timer, and then it will take it on. The timer, on the other hand, so will keep on running, but will reset at set. And set is the amount of ticks in game, and there are 60 ticks in a second. So it should mean that this is 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds we will put one uranium into the system, but the system is not working as I would have hoped yet. So I'm also made another system next to it right here. Here's what, and this one, if there's one that used up uranium fuel cell taken out, it will put one in. So that should also work. So I'm testing two systems at once, and this is just refueling up, but I do have too much of those, so yep, I want to get rid of that. Basically what I need is some of those things, and apparently it cannot make them because why? Because it just needs purple. Here you have some purple, but that's not enough because you need 250 to create it, and we don't have that anywhere near that. I need way more. We could make a really small, but it would work, setup that would just create some things. So if we just put this in the blueprint, because I always need that apparently, put that blueprint in here too. Already have one, but it doesn't matter. So, and then you create green ones. So if you need green ones, you create red ones, and then we just need plastic, and then we need one more for purple that I want, but that lights somewhere else. But I really love to have it here, right here, but it just doesn't quite fit because I moved this over to let it fit. Nice. So I cannot put anything here because this is out of line. What I probably should do is just grab this and then remove it. This is green and red, so that's not a really big problem to do. So let's see. So we had that one going for is you. Put it the other way around. 2 and 3. And then need one more to be removed here. What was it? Only. How is this done? It's putting it out on the below side because there's nothing there. Right, so this one is missing right there. So this one is there. Let's take you out and put that then in here. And now with a wire, you put the stuff in there. Alright, so this system should go away, and then we should just make the system right here, and then copy that to there, and no, this should be requester. Copy that to there, and it just needs a lot of stuff, and we're just gonna put some stuff. Oh no, don't take the purple in there. So I need purple right here. Alright, 2,500. Are you crazy? No, we're not gonna ask for 2,500. You just need 250, so you're gonna ask for 250. Alright, then we just want to make a green one, a red one, and a purple one. It's gonna create some time. It's not balanced at all. It's not what the system is about. It's not about balancing stuff. It's just about that it creates a tiny bit of everything. We just need sulfuric acid to be in the system. Also green and red is, we are supplying it, but also purple we are supplying, but we just don't get it at the moment. What we need now is just a line to get sulfuric acid out of the system and into our home sweet home system. Apparently that was broken. Don't know. So yeah, where were we? The sulfuric acid. We need to get it through the system somehow. Well, that's gonna be probably a big problem. Also we need plastic, so let's just take quite a lot of plastic. I hope that is fine in my inventory. The sulfuric acid coming down here, and we can put it here would be the nicest part. I don't know what this is, so I think this is stone, or used to be stone because it dried out. We do like no the mobile, yep, and then let's see if we can create a thing that goes through the system. Can we change this? We can change it like this, and then have a wiggle as long as it works, right? So sulfuric acid goes through and then goes up. Oh, how are we gonna get through this system? We could do it with a thing there and a thing there. If I can stand still and not move by belts for once. It's pretty... come on! Come on. Pretty annoying. Alright. So, let's see. And then right there. And then this one up. And we connect it through. And then we get silver through that line. It's really getting one big mess right here. But anyway, it's just reminding me of my old base where we... Yeah. That was one big mess. You know, the old base. And this is starting to be like that. Although that is a good thing, but memories come up, you know. We're gonna fix it. Someday this whole base would look so nice, and people all would be jealous. But at the moment, it's gonna take some more time. Yep, just run it through. Don't worry about it. There is sulfuric acid, and yeah, why not? Yeah, we need you need plastic. Here you have plastic. That was needed, and you there, and then it should make purple science slowly, but by itself without problems. Which would solve quite some things. Because we don't have enough purple, and we just really want purple right there. I might upgrade this, or just add speed minerals. We have 2 speed minerals here. Do we have speed minerals right there? Nope, we don't. I'm gonna use these 2 speed minerals, but in here, and just hope that system would work faster. We don't have much problems. Also, what I was thinking, since we have a concrete machine, let's start concreting the base. Yes, not everything, because concrete will make sure that there is not pollution will not be taken in, because concrete will not take in pollution, and grass will, so they will just hire out pollution things. But I don't think that's a big problem at the moment, at least not in the base. And I really like concrete in the base because it makes you walk. It lets you walk faster. Walking speed 140%. So that's just a walking speed boost, and I really like that. I'm just gonna lay that down in the base. Let's do it like this, because then I don't need to walk around. Some here. Just to be nicely precise. When this place is done, then we need to do this place too, eventually. So let's just mark it as it needs to be done. And the system will just go and do it for me eventually. Stick the balls with it. And then nicely to the right. And put it all in. Hoppa. And then I don't have anything. So it will just start making more concrete and place them then down. There's one robot at the moment that can do place down. I made sure that there's one construction robot that can do stuff. and hopefully it will just keep on doing stuff. Now it's purple doing, it should be slowly but surely start generating this. Let's just change this to a chest at the moment, and hopefully that will hopefully we can do that way, get stuff out of it manually. Let's take these two and then put these two in here. So this doesn't only take from those two outputs that it has right here, but it mostly takes stuff out of this system right here. So it's just gonna generate the green and red circuit is gonna be generated somewhere else, and it's gonna output it. What we also could do is add a beacon and beaconize it, but we don't have the stuff for that, I guess. But what we could do is there's a battery thing right here with beacons that I could grab the beacons from, because we don't need those beacons at this moment. So let's find it, and it should be right here, and it has 3 beacons we can take out, because this chest is completely filled with batteries. It's nice. If I'm ever going to break down this system, it's going to be one hell of a mess, because there's so much stuff everywhere, there's so much in the buffers, and wow. But for now, let's use beacons. I also want to try and get a little bit of coverage on the other ones, so I'm just going to do it like this, and I would just give it some coverage on the red and the green's production too. And this one now has a crafting speed of 5.625, which is 5 times faster. So normally it has a crafting speed of 1.25, and it now has a crafting speed of 5.6. So if we divide 5.6 by 1.25, we get around 4.4, so 4.5 times faster, which is a pretty big improvement if you ask me. 4.5 times faster generating these ones. That way we can grab almost those. What we also need is walking boots, and I want to get rid of this because of the stupid shield, and I want the better shields. Although we don't want, just make just 20 then, it's fine. We have these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's fine, 6. I also want to walk faster, and maybe we might need some more batteries, so let's grab 2 more batteries. 1, 2, and I want to walk fast. So this is personal robot port level 1, right? Because personal robot port really has a different logo. That's pretty irritating. What? Oh, alright, so if you hover over something, alright, so if you hover over something that has a too big name, like it can be used to mine any kind of path. What? It can also be used to mine any kind of path. Alright, but if I hover over the all your spots right there. So if I hover here over, you see that the right menu is getting bigger, but if I hover over this, it gets smaller again. But if I just place it in between, it gets bigger, and if it's big, it gets smaller, and if it gets smaller, it gets bigger. And we have a nice disco. Another bug to be found. You know, it's all fine. All right, so we need more power to be generated, and that's going to be soon. Oh, that's 65 in there. But we need walking boots, so let's take quite a lot out of them. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do my inventory. I am so not sure. But where do we in there? We want these one. It's almost there. Come on, give that little push, and get one portable fusion reactor. So we, oh, it's been put right there. Thank you. So how am I gonna do my inventory? I have no idea. Let's start with come on, take them out. Alright, let's start simply by fusion reactor, so it will be run next to it. So we're gonna put these one here. I don't know how fast it is and how fast we used to walk slower. Oh, we can really fast walk right now. Then we need quite a lot of we need one robot port, I guess. And then we need night goggles because they're really nice now, and we fill the rest in with armors. So let's get rid of the stuff that I had. Portable solar panels, that is pretty useless, and we get a ton of that. MK2 armor stuff. Oh, I might want to trade to things, exoskeletons. Oh, look at the energy. They're just running out really fast. Wow. The energy consumption is 200 kilowatts. The energy production is 750. So let's just put in one. It can keep up with this, doesn't it? No, it cannot even keep up with that. I don't know. Anyway, it might not be able to keep up. So we're going to produce 1500 kilowatts. I'm going to look at it that way. Oh, as far as this is not far. So we're going to produce 1500 kilowatt. Yes, right? So this is going to consume 1000. So if 500 left, we need 10 kilowatt. It is nothing for that. Energy consumption is 360 kilowatt. Charge 2 of those. This is transmission 20 kilowatts. Energy consumption. Robot recharge rate 2001 megawatt. Internal you charge buffer. Why is there so much different stuff that I don't know? What's it doing? Oh, we can do 10 robots with one robot port. That explains a lot, because I thought there were 50, but it was only 10, and that just explains quite a lot. But I would just wait for this, like this, and then let me look at the length of the video, because I think we're running out of time right now. Well, indeed, the episode is getting to its well, it's not a limit, it's getting to its end. Yeah. I will let it keep on running. It's almost done with doing some concrete, because I also do it manually a little bit. Could we do? I thought there was on. Yeah, there's in pack 2. So let's program one of the assemblers that we're going to place there. Nice place. You, like that. You are going to make the level 2s, and we're going to change the one to the level 2s, because the level 2s, as you can see, has a robot limit of 25, and I think also better range. Does it range somewhere 40 by 40? Well, the current one has only a 30 by 30, so that's better. So just set that up, and it needs quite a lot of purple, so that's gonna take some time to get the purple that it needs. But anyway, for now, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day, and goodbye.